The protest at the Golface Green is merely 4 days away from marking a month since its inception. Hundreds of people continue to gather at the Golface Green to agitate against the rising costs of living, lack of essentials and other commodities in the country. Protesters at the Golface Green today erected a temporary stage in front of the entrance of the Presidential Secretariat and began their demonstrations. However, police requested the protesters to take down the stage. Subsequently, the riot police which arrived at the location was met with opposition from the protesters. Following the protest, the riot police moved out of the area. After the police gathered in front of the Presidential Secretariat failed to convince protesters to remove the stage, they too left the area. In the meantime, the protest in front of the Prime Minister's official residence, the Temple Trees, was worked off today for an 8th consecutive day, as the people showed no sign of vacating the premises unless their demands are heard. The participation of civil society organizations was also a notable sight. The relentless determination of those gathered opposite the Premier's residence was clearly visible last night as they persevered through the downpour. In the meantime, apart from the main protest site at the Golface Green that continues to gain traction, people continued to stage anti-government protests in other parts of the country as well. Some of the areas that had seen such protests were Kalutara, Kandy and Galle. Meanwhile, a group of people in the area of Pugoda staged an anti-government protest today, expressing support to the protest at the Golface Green. The protesters at the site had staged a drama that depicted what the country's May Day celebration in the year 2035 might look like. In other developments, around 2,000 farmers of the Min Area Joint Farmers Organisation carried out a demonstration in the area of Hinguragoda today. The protesters had demanded for the government to provide compensation to the damage their crops suffered due to the government's fertilizer ban.